We have Oliver Sloup standing by. He's with iiTRADER, and there he is at the edge of the trading floor. Oliver, happy Monday to you. How are you?
Same deal. Pretty good. A long night watching that great football game last night.
That was really something for the record books, that's for sure, in many ways. Really enjoyable game, no matter how you were cheering for your team. They both played extremely well. Looking here at our grain trade this morning, a lot of folks that are producers have to be fairly impressed with the way the soybean trade is acting this morning. I've been hearing some rumblings, Oliver, that some of this may be related to the fact that China may be back in the market right now and trying to do something now that they're back from the Lunar New Year celebrations. What do you hear about that on the trading floor there?
Yeah, I think that's certainly playing a role. They're back from holiday, and they're always big buyers of soybeans, so I think that's offering some support. I think also encouraging some firmer price action is some concerns down in South America, primarily in Brazil, where they might see some delays going out over the next week to week and a half, so that's going to be something to keep an eye on. Now, as far as the technicals go for the soybean contract, looking at the March, 1044.5 is going to be the big line in the sand as far as resistance goes. That's where we originally broke down last Monday. So previous support now becomes resistance. If the market fails to get out above this level, I wouldn't be surprised to see maybe the funds with a long position step in and liquidate some of their position throughout the week. But again, that's going to be the level to keep a very, very close eye on a closing basis.
Oliver, is it too early in the year for us to see that annual, what they call the battle for the acres between the corn and soybeans, as they jockey around and try and build up enough premium to entice a few extra acres?
I don't think it's ever too early. I've certainly heard it from a lot of clients and other people in the industry kind of figuring out what the acres are going to come out as. Obviously, there's still a lot of time, so you see a lot of jawboning back and forth, but that will inevitably have some effect on price action. I think as we get closer towards planting season, you're going to see it have more of an effect.
Is the wheat market being left out today?
I think it is. You know, the U.S. dollar is firming up very nicely today, and I think that's kind of keeping a lid on the wheat market. Ultimately, we still like the wheat market, but would love to be buyers closer to 422 to 425. That's a 100-day moving average. 437 3/4 is the resistance level we're looking at, kind of the top end of the range where we poked at last week, but failed against that level. So the failure to break out, coupled with the stronger U.S. dollar, kind of keeping the wheat market in check for the time being. Still a lot of trade left in today and certainly through